Massive, massive, massive congratulations to Chelsea. Up Chelsea! Massive congratulations to them. Last night was simply amazing. Amazing football. But before I talk about the nitty-gritties of that match, let me first of all congratulate Enzo Maresca. Amazing job he has done. In his first full season in Chelsea, he won the FIFA Club World Cup, he won the Conference League, he qualified Chelsea for the Champions League spot. Remember, I was one of those people that criticized Enzo Maresca, saying that he's not the right man for the job. You know, he cannot take this Chelsea team to El Dorado. But right now, he has proven me wrong. He has been doing the job. He has been, getting the results, playing against this PSG team. This PSG team that destroyed everybody. In fact, comparing Enzo Maresca with Mikel Arteta, just a quick one. Mikel Arteta in his first 6 months with Arsenal won the FA Cup. And then, since then, it has been a couple of near misses. Like going 3 times, finishing second in the Premier League table 3 times, winning Community Shield, But Enzo Maresca in his first full season, FIFA Club World Cup, Conference League, qualifying for Champions League spot, amazing. Now, who did the lesson very well? Is it Mikel Arteta that studied Guardiola very well, or Enzo Maresca? Be the judge of that. But this guy is simply over the roof. He's amazing. Just one tactical move that caught PSG off this game. Just one tactical move. And that was bringing in Reece James into the midfield. The moment PSG players saw Reece James in the midfield, pairing Moses Caicedo in that middle of the park, that double pivot was just what killed that PSG team, because Vitinha, João Neves, and Fabian Ruiz were trying to penetrate that midfield, but they couldn't. Remember, this PSG team is a team that is built. Their midfield is what holds the team together. Now, when the midfield is shattered, is destroyed, there is no way PSG is going to win that match. Kvaratskhelia struggled in the game. In fact, in the second half, he was removed. Dembele was not fed. The passes weren't coming into tight spaces, unlike what they used to do, which means they had to push Dembele into the midfield to be able to hustle for the ball. Desire Adore, who was just, he showed a flashes of brilliance in that game, but then there was no bite. Chelsea had to lock them down. Caicedo, Reece James, these guys were super amazing. In fact, I don't even want to delve into the brilliance of Cole Palmer. That guy is a talent on his own. A generational talent, amazing player, seriously. When you see the likes of Saka, the likes of Lamine Yamal, you also count Cole Palmer in that mix. Seriously, 2 goals and 1 assist in that game. Look at that assist to Joe Pedro. A guy that has spent less than 2 weeks in Chelsea. In the 2 matches he has played for Chelsea in this FIFA Club World Cup, he scored 3 goals in 2 games. It tells you that class is something that is so unique that it doesn't matter the team. It doesn't matter the playing ground. It doesn't matter the country. It doesn't matter the tournament. All you need to do is just get onto the big stage, show yourself, show your class, tell the world what you can do. Chelsea, we are completely amazing. In fact, we expected that Arsenal was going to play this PSG team in the semi-finals of the Champions League last season, that they were going to blow away this PSG team. It didn't happen. Madrid, it didn't happen. Inter Milan, it didn't happen. A host of other teams, Bayern Munich and the rest of them, it didn't happen. But it seems like Chelsea borrowed a lead from Botafogo. That team that defeated PSG 1-0, they borrowed a lead from them. And Chelsea were so mesmerizing on the night. They controlled PSG. They played PSG. At 2-0, they were still controlling PSG. At 3-0, it was the same thing. It was amazing. In fact, for the first time in my life, I saw a president of the United States congratulating this Chelsea team, celebrating with them on stage. Donald Trump refused to leave the stage. What did they happen? He refused to leave the stage. Even when the FIFA president was telling him to come out, Reece James was telling him to come out, he said, no, I want to celebrate with you people. Nobody wants to associate themselves with failure. It's either you succeed or you don't. But kudos to them, the top scorer in the tournament, Garcia, kudos to him, Gonzalo Garcia, kudos to him, the best player of the tournament, Cole Palmer, who else? Kudos to him, congratulations to him, massive congratulations. Desire Adore, young player of the tournament, and a host of other people that we are awarded in that tournament. This FIFA Club World Cup, the expansion has been so great, so amazing. Right now, Chelsea is going to wear the badge, the Champions badge, for the next 4 years. Remember, the FIFA Club World Cup is to be played once every 4 years, just like the World Cup. So right now, Chelsea is going to be wearing the Champions badge for the next 4 years. And just imagine, picture a scenario where the Conference League winners defeated heavily the Champions League winners. It tells you that this PSG team, to some extent or to a very large extent, is highly overrated. Seriously. People clamor that Dembele should be given the Ballon d'Or. But I watched the Dembele yesterday. He couldn't do anything. He don't play any shishi. They no give him that space. He didn't play anything. A whole Dembele. I watched other players, Vitinha. It was as if once Vitinha is on the ball, 2-3 players are on him. Fabian Ruiz could not play. Joe Neves could not play. These guys were completely chattered in the middle of the park, which affected their front three. Desire Dore, Dembele, and Kvaratskhelia. Hakimi could not move forward. Nuno Mendes, the same thing. In fact, I watched a Palmer breeze past Nuno Mendes with ease. It tells you how brilliant Chelsea studied this PSG team. Enzo Maresca did his homework very well. The technical crew were spot on. The players were executing at a maximum level. One that have not been seen since this Club World Cup started. Seriously, if you tell yourself the truth. It has not been witnessed before. The way Chelsea controlled this game, the way they played them, the system they adopted, the quickness of thought, their transitions, their link-up play, everything was spot on. And then the goals came with ease. Look at those 2 goals from Cole Palmer. The same spot, the same angle. It tells you that class is permanent. Class has nothing to do with age. You can be a 17-year-old boy and perform at a maximum level. The same thing with a 30, a 40-year-old person. Cristiano Ronaldo is still doing it at 40. Pepe did it at 41 or thereabout. So age does not really matter when you have that class, when you have that quality. But what do I know? Meet me at the comment section. Massive congratulations to Chelsea and Chelsea fans, the Chelsea family. London is blue. London is always blue. In fact, if I see any Arsenal fan that will come to my side again and talk nonsense, if they come to my side and talk nonsense again, Thunder go fire them. Thunder go fire these Arsenal people. Yeah? Every time, go and win match, you cannot. Win PSG, you cannot. Yeah? You claim to be a pride of London. You cannot win an European tournament. You cannot win a continental tournament. That is bad for Arsenal. But Chelsea has proven themselves, worthy. Remember, history will always repeat itself. Or perhaps men will always repeat history. In 2012, when Chelsea won that Champions League, they won that Champions League from underdogs. The same thing happened in 2021. Now the same thing is repeating again. Meet me at the comment section. Share your thoughts, share your opinion. Let's see what you think. But most importantly, don't forget, remember to always follow Felix Xclusive.